Hi, proposers! This week's theme is superpowers, and I was super psyched about it, and I'd sort of planned to dress up like my superpower and do a skit because it's Halloween and it's costumey time. Unfortunately, I have a headache and a low-grade fever, and Hurricane Sandy is on our doorsteps, and I don't want to, so I'm just gonna talk, and I'm not even probably going to be that entertaining. If I could have any superpower in the world, see, my first thought is that I would want it to be something to do with, like, thought processes, like sort of a Sherlocky thing where I could process any information, or I'd have heightened power of observation and logic. But I think that would be too difficult, like you would know things about people that you wouldn't want to know. It would put a real strain on relationships to have it be a mental ability. So in the end, I'd prefer it to be a physical superpower. I would want to be a shapeshifter. I wouldn't want to be able to shift into other people. I would just want to be able to shapeshift into animals so that, like, if I wanted to climb a tree, I could become a monkey. If I wanted to fly, I could be a bird. If I wanted to swim, I could become a fish. If I needed to survive on the tundra, I could become an Arctic fox. If I needed to hear something from really far away, I could become a finnick fox. I really like foxes. So anyway, shapeshifting would be my superpower, and that brings me to a couple of other things that I wanted to tell you. I've decided to do NaNoWriMo after all. I was thinking I wouldn't because I just finished doing Camp NaNoWriMo, but I've decided that I need the practice, and I need to learn to be creative, and so what I've decided to do is write a story about a shapeshifter and make it as ridiculous and over the top as I possibly can. Because the number one thing that's messing up my writing right now is that I'm scared to make things happen because I think that it'll be too cheesy. So I'm just going to make everything cheesy and maybe I'll be able to break through that wall. Number two, there is a webcomic about a shapeshifter that is basically the best thing that has ever happened. I'm going to put a link to it in the doobly-doo. It's by this amazing art school student named Ginger Hayes, and the webcomic is called Nimona. She hasn't been writing for too terribly long yet, so you could totally jump in and read all the backlog stuff and get up to date pretty quickly. I think she updates it every Tuesday and Thursday. Anyway, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm a poop this week. I got a serious headache, but I look forward to seeing the rest of you guys. Dan is bringing me tea. I must attend to it.